Those of you who are taking Cell 1, the Content and English Language Learning course, we're going to be using the notebook to share some of the content that we'll be discussing face-to-face, as well as through different activities that we'll be doing online. And if you click on Notebook here, this will open up this OneNote. So again, if you access this notebook, it looks actually it's a OneNote document, even though it says OneNote. It'll open up this OneNote document where you'll find all of the content related to this course. I think we'll be using OneNote now instead of Evernote. It might be a little bit easier for us to navigate around OneNote versus Evernote. OneNote does include apps for iPhone, Android, tablets, iPads, etc. So feel free to check out some of those apps and maybe access some of the same content through your mobile device. Of course, as you sign in using Office 365, you'll be able to access OneNote automatically using that account. So it is important to use the Office 365 University Edu account and not a personal account if you so happen to have a personal account. So this is the OneNote that we'll be using. Today we'll be speaking a little bit more in detail about the objectives, some of these pages that are within this notebook. This OneNote is organized by notebooks along this column, and then as you navigate through each of the notebooks, you'll see different pages for each of the notebooks. So this, I think, will also be a little bit easier way of navigating around the different content. Again, each of these notebooks will be covering throughout the course. We are currently here talking about objectives. If time permits, we'll talk about materials. If not, if we don't get to it today, we'll get to it for sure next Tuesday. So again, we'll be looking at objectives today in more detail. We'll be talking about understandings, essential questions, the overall planning stages, looking in terms of specific units that you're thinking about regarding courses that, in fact, one course that you would be considering teaching in English. So again, we'll be focusing today on understandings. We'll talk a little bit about 6 facets of understandings as well. If you do have any questions or issues about accessing OneNote, feel free to leave a comment in the public group, or you can send me an email.